Hey folks, I wanted to show you guys a part of my collection from Salomon. Show you guys what I like, what I don't like. But these are the models and pairs that I really like. Over time, I use them really hard. Being in Florida, always in outdoors, either running on a trail or running outside. I want to go over a few pairs without boring you guys, so you can ask all your questions or get a good idea on what to buy from Salomon for your next pair of shoes. So if you're looking for boots, I have a couple suggestions. I live in Florida. I rarely need them, but sometimes you go into like deeper areas where there's more wildlife or danger of something biting you from your ankle, or you want higher ones. Yeah, you can get them, but these were my favorite until the new Salomons came in. So I'm gonna compare these two a little bit, but the bottoms on this thing, I couldn't make a dent. I wore them about over 100 miles. I don't even see anything that's kind of like, not even, it looks new. If I wipe these bottoms, it's gonna look like day one. Good grip, very aggressive grip actually on almost any surface. Clay, to dry, to grass, to sand, to any kind of stones and rocks. You can get really tight with these. When you tie them up, see these metals, you can tie them up so tight that your ankle will never twist. That gives really good ankle protection right here. It's quite guided right here for your heel, but then it's really flex right here for your top of your heel, you know, starting that shape right there. It's like really comfy and nothing rubs, and your feet doesn't come in and out, obviously, with the right size, I want to say. Great toe protection. Can't say much about the weight because I'm very spoiled with the new ones. This X Ultra is the new design. It says X Ultra 04. I really love it. There are a few colors. I wanted a lighter color. Obviously, it gets dirty. I have right about 175 miles on these. I go into deep off-road, take photos, and I didn't do any running, but just mostly walking with these, all kinds of surfaces. I bruised them. I put them to test. Very comfortable. The grip is very good. The shoe bends where it's supposed to bend, and super lightweight for what it does. I mean, really, the guide right here is guided like the previous boots. There's good bit of a protection right here, so you can't hurt your heel as much. And then you see this curve. I love it. I love it where I can get this break for my feet. The bone and everything just fits perfect in it. Super lightweight and very tough. I want you to see the teeth on the sand, so you can see how much I'm digging in when I'm walking in. They're not extreme, but they're great, right on balance. I'll show you some of my steps right there. That's how much you dig in. I mean, it's pretty aggressive, so it's gonna hang on almost any terrain. You're not gonna sink in too much. Much softer terrain, but still needs some teeth. I like it. It's just the right balance between digging in too much and not slipping. Newly built, and then once you pull the ties right there, there's extra coverage on the side of the boot where you can feel it like laying on your feet and just keeping it right in place like a sock. Super comfortable. You get this cushion from the tongue also, holds the top of your feet. Now if you're walking in the summer, it might get a little hot, which is normal. You should really give these a shot if you're looking to get a mix of a little bit of grip, a little bit of winter, a little bit of, you know, protection. Is everything you want is on the shoe. I really like these boots. Second pair in the play, so I'm waiting for a, you know, like a little bit of a discount and all that, because since I have multiple pairs already, I'm gonna have a backup pair on these just in case Salomon stops or, you know, production gets hit or something, so I have a backup one. These are great boots. If you have any questions on these, let me know. I highly suggest trying these. Now these are the XT6 trail running shoes. I have the wings. I have the wings too. I have other trail running shoes that I'm not gonna get into the list. I mean, I already showed you how many I got. But these are my new favorites as far as color goes. I love the combination. The color combination and everything of this XT6, I don't think they can keep up with the sizes. It sells so quickly. I had to really wait on this and set an alert, and as soon as it was in there, I just got it on my phone. The grip is exceptional. The fast ties, super guided on the back, so there's no flexibility. Your feet will have to fit into this. The shoe will not shape to you. Your feet has to fit into it. So if you don't like guided shoes, this is not for you. But it kind of protects your heel. I love the cushioning. And then it's really thin on the, look at this thong right here. It's really thin and nice. Nothing bothering your feet when you wear it. Doesn't exactly have the sock feeling, but still really thin, so your feet gets really tight, and the top presses as soon as you pull this up. The top just like really tightens up really nice. All right, a super nice combination, color combination, super nice shoe, fairly lightweight. I mean, you can even sport this under your jeans. I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be like in the outdoors all the time, so I really love them. When you get on trails, the shoes become more guided, meaning there's no softness here. You see that heel, you're gonna just like literally your heel's gonna sit in it with the protective on these XT6. And these are the S-Labs, XT6 S-Labs. The sole has a little drop, the bottom has a little drop to the front. You can see the shape, and then lots of cushion if you're running, lots of support around your feet, and it wraps it like a sock. Although you can't wear it like a sock, but it wraps like a sock, because you pull this thing, everything gets really tight, as tight as you want it to be. Perfect color combination. Look at this shoe, guys. They did a great job. One of my favorites right now from Salomon S-Lab XT6. You go ahead and check it out on Salomon side. There are multiple more colors, but this combination was my favorite lately. I got one of these under $200 with a discount. So. Running pair that I have for the road. I don't suggest them running in the trail. They are very smooth, just to prove that I got about 417 miles on these. Right before I started the video, I checked my, I keep a record of each shoe, how many miles I put on them. They look great shape from outside, inside. The bottoms can tell you that these shoes done. I use them for gardening now, around the house and all that. I don't suggest running the shoes if they are that bad at the bottom. I'm being honest, less than 6 months, 400 something miles. The shoe is not holding as well as some other shoes at the bottom. It's very comfortable, very accommodating at the front. It's like wider. It's not wide, but the regular shoe, if you get a D or M, it's already wide itself. So, and then super flexible and lightweight. So the way I can show you is, see how they are worn out. I mean, I bruise them on the road day in, day out. They are bruised. They're still one piece. And inside even has the, see how clean inside. Look at these. Like it doesn't even kind of make sense that the bottom of the shoe falls apart like that. Maybe it's the nature of it. What makes the shoe really lightweight and flexible is the outsole, and that's the material they have to use for it. I see the advantage on that. For the price, I see a value. So these are the old ones. Let me show you what happens. Where's my new pair? All right, I got so many. Boom. So you can compare the new one and the old one. Look at the bottoms. So brand new pair. It's clean inside. There's nothing, I don't even see it. I barely see a difference on the outside also. Comes bottom. You can see how one is worn. Didn't hold well, I can tell. I lost the cushioning and I lost the movement. I mean, the shoe is still flex, but that's it. You get about 400, 450 miles on regular road with this. So if you're looking for running shoes, I highly suggest getting one of these from Salomon. We talked about the Predicts at the beginning of the video. Predict, these are great running shoes for the road. Comes the new Predict, which I fell for right away. See the bottoms? They are pretty identical to me. Just the top has changed. I'm going to show you the little differences between these shoes, what I like and what I don't like. So the new one is a little lighter. They improved the lightness of it. The gripping seems the same, and it's gonna work the same, I'm pretty sure. I'm just dying to see if it's gonna hold any better at the bottom. The major difference I see is the thickness on the back. See this, look at this back. Right here, right on top of your heel, look how thick this is around, which I don't like, but then gives you more cushioning. But I never had any problem with this one. So I don't know why they changed that. This is such a light material. I mean, it doesn't last, but I mean, all I'm getting is 400 miles. The bottom will fall out before anything happens to this part of it. And it really didn't bother me, but they changed it to a much thicker material. You can see comparison right there. The improvement, which I wouldn't care also, because I untie my shoes, is holding and pulling it up, which really didn't matter for me. It wasn't a deal breaker. Top looks pretty much a little different design. It's all mesh overall around on the new one. Wraps your feet as good. It is somewhat flexible, not as far as flexible as the other. The shoe bends where it needs to bend, so it won't bother. And then there's the drop. You can see there's this, it's not a flash shoe, obviously. I mean, it's a little, this is, let's say this is it, like you get this little drop, so it's like goes with your movement. And shoe just kind of like takes the shape of it, of your run, and it folds where it needs to fold. They are perfect shoes for road running, no doubt. Predict, new Predict. And since we're doing the running shoes, wanted to show you the Predicts, and then comes the Sonic. Now, this is a whole different level of running shoe. Just to right, I believe. There you go. Super neon, like it's hard to miss this thing on the road. Very visible, very comfortable. Look at that shape, like it looks like the shape of your run. It bends where it needs to bend. I already made peace with the thickness right here. It's not as thick as the Predict, but it's not as thin as the first Predict also. The tongue is very comfortable. Shoe fits perfect. There's a lot of space right here. You don't have to get a wide version unless your feet is like really super wide, exceptionally wide I'm talking about, because you're gonna get a D or M like regular will be wide enough to accommodate almost any feet, unless, like I said, you have really wide feet. Been wearing these about a little over 250 miles, I know that. Still holding the bottom. See a little bit of wear right here because I do step on that side a little harder than normal. That's my kind of running, but it's definitely 100% holding better than Predict. Really great running shoes, so I alternate my running shoes. I don't wear Predicts every day, so if I'm going on a run on the road, I wear this one and alternate with Predict next day. All right, so these are the running shoes. These are X Ultra Trek Goretex. Now, they're big, but they are lightweight. I'm gonna tell you straightforward. These are heavier than these boots. No, I'm not kidding. These, not even a full size, heavier than these boots right here. I don't even know if I'm gonna ever have any use for these in Florida. I don't, you know, it's not made to keep you. It's made to keep you warm, but it's not like the whole purpose of the shoe is not just, you don't buy these because you want to keep your feet warm. You buy these because they're really technical, gives you protection. Obviously they can keep you warm. Waterproof, super grip. Look at this grip on this. How aggressive is this thing? Like, look at this grip. You'll never slip with these. If you wear them in snow, wet conditions, whatever you want to wear. If you want to go off-road, you can go all the off-road you want. You can get in mud, you can get on rocks. Barely bends, but that's the purpose of the shoe. It may break in a little bit. My first impression is very comfortable. I'm gonna put some mileage on those and I'll give you a more honest review about these, but the finishing, the build, the materials, everything looks great on this. You can tell with the way Salomon cares about the details on these shoes. So I think you can snatch these right about $200 right now. Best to buy them in the like off season, meaning, you know, check them out in summer or check them out in late spring or early spring, even early spring. You know, they're getting rid of these series. They're about to come out something new. You can snatch them up really like 30-40% off. If you're doing long runs, if you're doing like Ironman, all kinds of competitions and getting in and out of water, mud, whatever you want to do, riding bike, there's one shoe that Salomon makes for all that. And my favorite one is, you know, these SpeedCrosses. It started with SpeedCross 3 for me. That was the most comfortable out then, and I stuck to it as long as I can. I bruised them. Look at this. Like I have nothing left in there. Literally, it's flat. I mean, I wear them so much. Like I wear them on every activity, or, you know, not on daily use. I don't put them with my jeans much, but I really bruise these things. I have about 680 miles on those, right under 700 miles. And the shoe from the top is still holding. Look at the inside. My tie is still speedy tie, you know, still functions perfect. After all that bruising, mud, everything, I just come and rinse it and then just dry it. Don't dry your shoes on the sun, by the way. They need to dry in the shade. If it dries in the sun, it'll dry too quick and your shoe will be a different shape. Like you're gonna have something different with your shoe. It's not gonna fit the same way if you dry them on the sun. But I rinse them, they come out just like that. Look at this. Compared to the newer SpeedCross 4. I'm not even going 5 because I'm not saying 5 is a bad shoe or anything. I don't know if I need it. The reason is, like, why would I pay full price if the SpeedCross 4 is like a little cheaper? Now, I had the 3 to 4. I want to show you how much I bruised them. Love doing this. Look at the grip on this and look at the grip on that one. I mean, it's like I cut it with a knife or something, but, you know, I ate them. I'm just kidding. The road ate them. Wherever I walked, ate them. Look at this grip on this. Look at this. All right, there are many colors. I'm not gonna say this is my favorite color, but it was cheaper. And I see them as a tool. So the color don't matter as much unless they're like super weird colors. I'll just ignore it. But if the price is lower on a decent color, I'll grab it. I'll snatch it because I use them as a tool. You know, I go out in the woods. Color don't really matter. Where the color don't really matter unless you're wearing them for style. That's okay. You know, once in a while I'll hit my own color, like my favorite color right here. You couldn't sell me another XD6. This is the color I want. So yeah. But this one, SpeedCross 4. You can check my videos about SpeedCross 3 and the other SpeedCrosses, Fellraisers and all that. But there's so many good things I can say about this, so I'm not gonna mumbo jumbo it. Go check the other video, just dedicated video for the SpeedCross. But the shoe breaks in perfect, shapes your feet, although there's some guidance right here. You can feel it, and then softens up here. See that guidance right here? Hard, 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 and then softens up right here. So your movement is not hurting your feet or rubbing your feet. Very thick right here. The cushioning is perfect. You cannot hit anything hard and hurt your ankle right there, like with this up and down movement. Side movements, they're not really great on the side movements. So you're gonna have to watch that out. If you want a 3/4 of it, yeah, there are new ones out there. You can get those. The speed tie works perfect. The tongue is right there with the color and a little thickness to it. Obviously, if you didn't know it, this, you can stow it in there, right in the tongue. After you tie the shoe, you just put it in right there so it doesn't get tangled up. I mean, you probably knew that, but if you're new to the Salomon's tie system right here, the speedy tie, that's how it goes. And then everything else tucks in right there. Perfect shoe for, like I said, if you're looking at overall activity shoe that you want to race. Lightweight also. Now, I mean, great trail shoes. If you want to ruin them on a race, that's perfect too. They're made for it. You know, you shouldn't be able to see this color when you come out of the race, and then rinse them and it goes back to this nice color again. That's why Salomon shoes, you know, that they're made for outdoor. They're digging for it. They look for mud. They love mud. Look at this thing. Get it dirty. Get out there. Get out now. All right, SpeedCross XT6. Pick your poison and get out there with it. Why I like XT6 so much? Because of wings. Look how similar that shoe is. Look at this. Do you see this? This is wings 2. Perfect shoe. If you can't afford an S-Lab, you should go with this. They're as close as it gets to that XT6. Look at the bruising on that. I ate this. I'm just kidding. I didn't eat it. The road ate it. I ran in these. I went into mud with these. The shoe is in perfect shape. You see where the bend is. It broke in perfectly. It bends where I need it to bend. Still tightens up. The system works perfect. I'm gonna see the other pair so I can see the mileage. Yeah, I got 570 miles on those. 570, right under 600 miles on these shoes. Couple years old, so you can imagine the bruising I put on these. Now, there's the new version of it. I mean, I say new version, my XT6, replacing my wings. I'm not getting rid of them by all means, but I'm gonna be bruising these sometime soon. So look at the differences right here, the improvements and all that. Look how similar these shoes are other than the colors. Obviously, this is S-Lab. The materials are a little better than this one. Probably gonna hold better than this one. But if you can get your hands on a cheaper wings too, don't hesitate. Just grab it. Lots of height, lots of drop, very comfortable cushioning at the bottom. Like you'll have a lot of comfort with this shoe, and it wraps like a sock. I love it. And then it's the tongue is like one of those thinner ones and flexible ones. And I want to get to the X Ultra, but before that, this is one of my favorites. I started wearing them a little less. They don't make them anymore. And I'm just looking for a pair like somebody happens to have in one corner of the store and just want to sell it. These are Fellraisers. Not sure why they stopped making shoes. I don't know why, Salomon, why you do that. Like a pair comes out, it's so great, everybody loves it, and then you just stop making them. Why are you doing that? These are Fellraisers, one of the best trail shoes I've ever had. I can't say enough good things about it. See, the grip is still there. I bruised them, but they hold better than SpeedCross and even wings. And super lightweight, super flexible. Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. I don't know why you would stop making this shoe. Nice drop over here, super comfortable, lightweight, super dry. Like I say, breathable also. I mean, this shoe will dry like in 5 minutes or something after you get in the water. Like it's almost an amphibian shoe. Like Fellraiser, make it again, bring it back, different colors. I will buy 3 pairs. Guided right here, guided, all the way up, guided. This shoe has a little tiny spot here for you to just feel that softness, but all the way up, guide. Protects you from here all the way down. This gray area is very hard and perfect fit for my feet. You know when it clicks when you find your favorite shoe like that, and this is one of them. I really like it. I'm still gonna keep them around. I'll use something else in the trail and wear these once in a while on drier, less bruising activities. So Fellraiser, Salomon, you get the message, bring them back. All right, one of my other favorite models is the X Ultra 3D. This is a special edition, the color super rare. Believe it or not, I sometimes wear these with my jeans. They're so stylish. Look at these things. I mean, they look awesome out of the box. I get all of them dirty. I know they're clean now. I just didn't want to bring any mud around, so rinse them off. This is a new pair. I have probably, let me see, right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of Ultra XD right here. This is the top favorite shoe I have. The grip is great. I mean, they last so long, but I wear them so long also. So there are so many different colors. This was a special edition color. You can snatch them right under $150, $120 sometimes. Salomon does a really good job on the finishing on these. The grip is great, the fitting is great. Just one thing, this special edition don't have the quick system. See that? Ties. You can see that's the on the down part on these. Green one right here, see this? That one compared to the special edition has this speed system right here, XA. See that? XA Pro, Pro 3D. So like I said, this is my favorite color. Another favorite color. I don't know which one is my most favorite color, but you know, great colors, great color. Another great color. They make good stuff. Look at this bottom. Good job, guys. Really, they really care about the finishing, and I love it when they do that. And then there's the can't give out black, right? I really use these shoes. They're not given to me. I paid for those. But let me know if you have any questions.